Welcome to Dr. Smith Healthy Lifestyle, where we decode the complex signals of your metabolism to help you finally succeed. You have been dieting strictly and running miles every single day, yet that stubborn belly fat simply refuses to go away. It feels incredibly unfair when you put in maximum effort, but your body seems to be fighting against your weight loss goals. The problem isn't always about calories in versus calories out, but rather a hidden hormonal signal that looks your fat cells. Today we are going to explore the biological mechanism of visceral fat and why your current routine might be making it worse. Visceral fat isn't just stored energy. It is an active organ that releases inflammatory chemicals and disrupts your entire hormonal balance. Your belly fat possesses 4 times more cortisol receptors than fat in other parts of your body, acting like a stress magnet. When you are stressed, your body floods with cortisol, and your belly fat eagerly absorbs this signal to expand and grow larger. This creates a dangerous feedback loop where the more belly fat you have, the more inflammation you generate, triggering even more cortisol. Many people believe that if they cut out sugar, their insulin will drop. But high cortisol levels change the rules completely. Your body enters a survival state where the liver produces its own glucose from protein, a process known scientifically as gluconeogenesis. This means you are literally breaking down your valuable muscle tissue to create sugar, which then spikes your insulin levels significantly. With insulin elevated by stress rather than food, your fat-burning doors are locked tight, making weight loss biologically impossible. For now, you might be eating 0 carbs, but your internal biology is acting as if you just ate a large chocolate cake. Our bodies were designed for short bursts of stress, not the chronic, low-level anxiety that defines our midday lifestyle today. This brings us to the first major lifestyle trap that most people fall into: excessive, medium-intensity cardio sessions done too frequently. When you run for hours at a steady pace, your body thinks you are migrating and trying to survive a famine. To survive this perceived long journey, your metabolism adapts by slowing down and holding into every gram of fat for energy. You begin to lose muscle mass because muscle is expensive tissue to maintain when your body believes it is in a crisis. This chronic cardio raises cortisol further, adding fuel to the fire and making your belly fat even more resistant to burning. The second trap is practicing intermittent fasting incorrectly. Especially when your life is already filled with high stress and anxiety levels, fasting is a powerful tool, but combining starvation with high stress creates a metabolic panic signal within your nervous system. Your thyroid gland senses this energy crisis and down-regulates your metabolism to conserve resources, making you feel cold and lethargic. Instead of burning fat, your body enters a hoarding mode, aggressively storing any calories you eventually consume as emergency fat reserves. The third and perhaps most damaging sign is waking up consistently between 2 and 3 in the morning without any reason. This wake-up call is actually a hypoglycemic event where your blood sugar drops too low, triggering a rescue surge of adrenaline. Your brain thinks you are dying of starvation, so it wakes you up to forage for food, destroying your fat-burning sleep. Since most fat burning happens during deep sleep, this nightly interruption completely sabotages your efforts to lose weight and build muscle. These 3 traps create a perfect storm for belly fat retention. But fortunately, there are specific scientific solutions to reverse this. We need to shift your body from a state of emergency storage into a state of safety and efficient energy usage. The first solution is the metabolic flush, which involves a brisk 10 to 15-minute walk immediately after your main meals. Muscle contraction during walking opens a back door for glucose absorption, bypassing the need for a large insulin spike from your pancreas. This keeps your insulin levels low and stable, preventing the fat storage signal while significantly lowering your stress hormones after eating. It also helps clear cortisol from your system, telling your body that you are safe, active, and knit in survival mode. The second solution seems counterintuitive, but works wonders for sleep. Taking a small amount of raw honey before you go to bed, a small teaspoon of raw honey provides just enough fuel to restore liver glycogen, preventing the blood sugar crash at night. This prevents the adrenaline spike that wakes you up at 3 a.m., allowing you to stay in deep, fat-burning sleep phases. Adding a pinch of sea salt helps lower stress hormones further and provides essential electrolytes to keep your nervous system calm. The third solution replaces Ling cardio with micro-dosing intensity, performing short, all-out sprints just once or twice a week. Short bursts of high intensity stimulate a massive release of human growth hormone, which protects muscle and targets belly fat specifically. You get all the benefits of exercise without the chronic stress load of hour Ling runs, saving time and saving your metabolism. The final solution is prioritizing protein intake, aiming for almost 1 gram of protein for every pound of your target body weight. Adequate protein signals abundance to your brain, turning off the famine alarm and allowing your body to release stored fat safely. By combining these 4 strategies, you stop fighting your biology and start working with it to achieve lasting, healthy results. Remember, walk after meals, use honey for sleep, sprint briefly, and eat enough protein to finally unlock your fat-burning potential. It isn't just about looking better, it is about having the energy and vitality to enjoy your life to the fullest. Start implementing these changes one by one and observe how your body responds with gratitude rather than resistance and stress. Healing your metabolism takes time, so be patient with yourself and trust the process of biological restoration and stress reduction. Track your sleep quality and energy levels first, as these are the leading indicators that your fat-burning machinery is working. Weight loss will follow naturally once your hormones are balanced, and your body feels safe enough to let go of storage. Reconnect with nature and your body's natural rhythms to find the health you have been searching for all this time. If you found this video helpful, please share it with someone who is struggling with their health and weight loss journey. Thank you for watching Dr. Smith Healthy Lifestyle. Subscribe for more scientific insights into transforming your body and your health today. Let's dig a little deeper into the adrenal glands, the small triangular organs that sit atop your kidneys controlling stress. When cortisol is released, it prepares your body for a fight, diverting blood away from digestion and towards your muscles. This is why chronic stress often leads to bloating and indigestion, as your body can't process food effectively. While in danger, stress also changes the composition of your gut microbiome, promoting bacteria that extract more calories from the food you eat. So even if you eat the same amount of food, a stressed gut will actually harvest more energy and store it. The signal starts in the hypothalamus of your brain, which perceives your daily traffic jams and deadlines as life-threatening events. Your primitive brain can't distinguish between the stress of a traffic jam and the stress of being chased by a predator. To combat this, practicing deep rhythmic breathing can manually switch your nervous system from fight or flight back to rest and digest mode. Try doing this breathing exercise whenever you feel overwhelmed. It is a powerful tool to instantly lower your cortisol levels. Over time, high cortisol leads to insulin resistance, where your cells stop listening to the signal to take in energy. Your pancreas responds by pumping out even more insulin, flooding your body with the fat storage hormone 24 hours a day. You might notice signs like skin tags or darker patches of skin around your neck, indicating high circulating insulin levels. Another clear sign is craving sweets immediately after a meal, because your cells are starving for energy despite the high blood sugar. A helpful tip to improve insulin sensitivity is drinking a tablespoon of apple cider vinegar in water before your main meals. The acetic acid in vinegar helps slow down the absorption of carbohydrates, preventing the sharp glucose spikes that trigger insulin. Look at the difference between a marathon runner and a sprinter. One is often muscle wasted, while the other is powerful. Long-duration cardio trains your slow-twitch fibers, which are small, while neglecting the large, fat-burning, fast-twitch muscle fibers. Excessive endurance training has also been shown to lower testosterone levels, a key hormone for maintaining muscle and burning fat. Incorporating resistance training is crucial because muscle tissue is metabolically active and burns calories even when you are at rest. Think of muscle as your metabolic currency. The more you have, the more you can eat without gaining body fat. Women especially need to be careful with fasting, as their hormonal systems are more sensitive to energy restriction signals. Aggressive fasting can suppress kisspeptin, a hormone crucial for reproductive health, causing the body to hold onto fat aggressively. Try crescendo fasting instead, where you fast only in 9 consecutive days, giving your body a break to recover hormonally. Sipping and bone breath during your fasting window can provide electrolytes and amino acids without spiking insulin, keeping you safe. We mentioned sleep earlier, but we must address light exposure. Blue light from phones mimics the sun, confusing your brain. This suppresses melatonin production, the hormone responsible for deep sleep, and also a powerful antioxidant for your mitochondria. Wear blue light blocking glasses in the evening or switch your devices to night mode to protect your circadian rhythm. Keep your bedroom cool. A lower body temperature is a signal for your body to enter the deepest stages of sleep. Taking a warm bath before bed causes your body temperature to drop rapidly afterwards, which mimics the natural sleep onset signal. Magnesium is a critical mineral for cortisol regulation. Most people are deficient, and supplementing can help calm the nervous system. Include magnesium-rich foods like spinach, pumpkin seeds, and avocados in your dinner to support relaxation and better sleep quality. Protein has a high thermic effect, meaning your body burns significantly more calories just to digest it compared to fats or carbs. If you eat 100 calories of protein, your body uses about 30 of them just for digestion. A metabolic advantage, protein also suppresses ghrelin, the hunger hormone, keeping you full for hours, unnaturally reducing your overall calorie intake. Start your day with at least 30 grams of protein to anchor your blood sugar and prevent cravings later in the day. Hydration is often overlooked. Your liver needs water to metabolize fat. Dehydration slows down the fat-burning process significantly. Think of water as the transport mechanism that removes the waste products created when fat cells are broken down for energy. Be careful with caffeine. Drinking coffee immediately upon waking can spike your already high morning cortisol levels even further. Wait 90 minutes after waking up before having caffeine. This allows your natural cortisol awakening response to settle down first. Consider switching to matcha or green tea, which contains L-theanine, an amino acid that promotes relaxation and counteracts caffeine jitters. You do not need to be a monk. Just 5 minutes of mindfulness daily can physically shrink the fear center of your brain. Studies show that consistent meditation reduces the size of the amygdala, making you more resilient to stress in the long run. Even your posture matters. Standing in a power pose for 2 minutes can lower cortisol and increase testosterone by 20%. Vitamin D deficiency is linked to belly fat storage. Get morning sunlight to regulate your circadian rhythm and boost metabolic health. If you can't get sun, supplement with vitamin D3 and K2 to ensure your body handles calcium correctly and supports immunity. Omega-3 fatty acids are powerful anti-inflammatory agents. They help calm the internal inflammation that drives cortisol and insulin resistance. Fiber acts as a buffer, slowing down the absorption of sugar and feeding your healthy gut bacteria to produce beneficial fatty acids. Fermented foods like kimchi or sauerkraut provide probiotics that communicate with your brain via the vagus nerve to lure anxiety. Avoid industrial seed oils like soybean or canola oil, as they are highly inflammatory and can disrupt your metabolic function. Switch to stable, healthy fats like extra virgin olive oil, avocado oil, or coconut oil to nourish your cells without inflammation. Alcohol pauses fat burning completely. Your liver prioritizes removing the alcohol toxin, meaning any food you eat gets stored as fat. Frequent alcohol consumption contributes directly to fatty liver disease, which is the root cause of the visceral fat belly protrusion. Be patient. You lose dangerous visceral fat first, which is great for health. Even if you do not see it in the mirror immediately, trust the tape measure more than the scale. Losing inches around your waist is the best indicator that you are lowering cortisol. When your clothes start feeling looser, celebrate that victory. It means your body composition is changing in the right direction. Surround yourself with supportive people. Social isolation is a stressor, while community and laughter are natural antidotes to high cortisol. Spending time with pets increases oxytocin and lowers cortisol. It is a simple, enjoyable way to improve your metabolic environment. Saunas or hot baths activate heat-sink proteins, which help repair damaged proteins in your body and improve insulin sensitivity. Cold exposure stimulates brown fat, a special type of fat that burns white fat for heat, boosting your metabolism significantly. Consistency beats intensity. It is better to do a 15-minute walk every day than a 2-hour run once a week. Do not let one bad meal turn into a bad week. Guilt is a stressor that raises cortisol, so forgive yourself quickly. Listen to your body. If you are exhausted, rest is more productive for fat loss than forcing a workout that spikes cortisol. We have covered the biology of stress, the danger of insulin resistance, and the importance of sleep and recovery for weight loss. Remember to use the Metabolic flush after meals to lower the insulin load and clear stress hormones from your system. Use the honey hack to stabilize your blood sugar at night, preventing the adrenaline spikes that ruin your sleep quality. Incorporate short, intense sprints sparingly to boost growth hormone without triggering the chronic stress response of endurance cardio. Prioritize protein in every meal to stay full, burn more calories during digestion, and maintain your precious muscle mass. Adopt a mindset of nourishment rather than deprivation. You are healing your body, not punishing it for being overweight. Imagine a future where you have energy, your clothes fit well, and you are no longer controlled by cravings or fatigue. This is a lifestyle, not a quick fix. The changes you make today will pay dividends for your health for decades. You do not have to be perfect. Just pick one strategy from this video and start applying it today. Which of these tips resonated with you the most? Let us know in the comments below which one you will try first. We truly appreciate you spending your time with us to learn about your body. Knowledge is the first step to change. Check out our other videos for more deep dives into nutrition, exercise, and the science of living a longer, healthier life. Please remember this video is for educational purposes. Always consult with your healthcare provider before making major changes to your routine. Your body has an incredible capacity to heal and regenerate if you give it the right environment and the right signals. If you take away one thing, let it be this: lowering your stress is just as important as your diet and exercise. Reclaim your peace, prioritize your sleep, and which as your body naturally releases the weight it has been holding into. We are here to support you in every step of this journey toward a better, lighter, and more energetic version of yourself. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the bell icons so you never miss our latest health breakthroughs and tips. Thank you for watching Dr. Smith Healthy Lifestyle. Subscribe for more scientific insights into transforming your body and your health today. See you in the next video. Stay healthy, stay happy, and keep moving forward in your path to wellness.